Hello everyone, welcome back to our quarter wrap-up videos. Today we are unpacking the biggest sustainability stories from Q3 2025.
That's right, Dino. And Q3 is more about asset manager level rules with ESMA's final report on the 2023-2024 Common Supervisory Action on the integration of sustainability risk and SFDR disclosures. ESMA highlighted certain vulnerabilities from vague to inadequate or inconsistent SFDR disclosures to PAI entity-level reporting deficiencies. They also observed a lack of policies and escalation procedure in the event of breach, and other topics such as remuneration policy, controls and processes in place, auditing system and resources were all flagged as needing improvement.
Interesting, what is next then?
The CSSF published its own detailed findings, and it requested all supervised entities to conduct a comprehensive assessment of their compliance and to take the necessary corrective measures where applicable. But Dino, what's happening with CSRD in Luxembourg?
These days, you cannot really talk about sustainability without using the words simplification and omnibus. On sustainability reporting, Luxembourg maintains its stance of waiting for a final agreement at EU level before imposing reporting obligations under CSRD. However, many companies have decided to get ahead of the game and prepare ESRS compliant disclosures on a voluntary basis. The CSSF welcomed this approach and suggested companies to use 2025 as a dry run, absent national transposition.
What about at EU level?
Well, the streets of Brussels are jammed with omnibuses. But not everything is about simplification, though. Whilst the EU deforestation regulation risks being postponed once again, ambitious new rules are also being approved. One example is the revision of the Waste Framework Directive, imposing food waste reduction targets and introducing a new extended producer responsibility regime for textiles to make fast fashion more sustainable. Maybe we need to read this apparent mixed signal in the light of the State of the Union address by the President of the European Commission, where sustainability and the green transition remained important elements, together with defense.
One initiative where the Commission was certainly not sending mixed signals was the publication of its so-called kill list of level 2 texts, which are now considered non-essential and will therefore be deprioritized to further reduce red tape. So concretely, these will not be adopted before October 2027. From an ESG point of view, certain level 2 acts supporting CSRD are concerned, and also on SFDR. But on SFDR, it makes sense, as we know that the EU Commission is expected to make a proposal on an overhaul of SFDR level 1 rules on 19th of November.
So, what are the big takeaways from Q3 2025?
I would give two takeaways to summarize Q3. First, a refocus on entity-level rules for asset manager towards more generic ESG compliance, so resources, processes. ESG is a complex topic which affects portfolio performance, so IFMs must have a clear plan to deal with it. And the second, simplification, reducing red tape. Did I say deregulation?
If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, drop your questions in the comment section. See you next time for the year-end wrap-up.